everybody. I'm Brooke Warner, and I'm so thrilled to be back with another spring memoir class with my colleague and friend, Linda Joy Myers. Hi, Linda Joy.
Hi, Brooke. I'm thrilled to be here with you too.
Yeah, and we're teaching hosting the story of you this time around. And this is a class that is exciting, not only for the guest roster that we're going to get to in just a second, but also because we're kicking off on March 4th, which does have some
Mhm.
spiritual and emotional significance for you and others.
Yes, well, many years ago, over 50 years ago, I had an amazing sort of awakening moment on March 4th. And I just thought it was so great that it happened on March 4th because it's so symbolic of marching forward into life, marching forward into spring. So I'm thrilled that we're starting on that day.
Me too. And March 4th has a fun significance, which is important, I think, during these times. One of the things that you and I were thinking about as we were conceptualizing this class in the aftermath of all of the turmoil of last fall and coming into this time when people are feeling this sense of chaos, we're getting a lot of emails from folks who are saying they're overwhelmed, they're unmoored, they're feeling like they don't have a creative spark when it comes to their memoir. And we know because we've taught these kinds of classes in community before that it brings a particular kind of grounding to writers to have these 6 weeks of classes, to be with guest teachers, and to be with other community of like-minded people. And so I think that's one of the things that is particularly important, and that this is kind of a spiritually oriented class in a way about discovery. And so you and I are bookending this course. We're teaching the first and the last classes, but I thought if you would share a bit about the first two guest teachers, Mark Nepo and Kiese Laymon, that would be a great place to start.
Yeah, well, I'm happy to. I'm so thrilled to be again with Kiese Laymon. I'm so glad he can join us. And he's going to be talking about embracing the fact that we are writing subjectively about ourselves and that we're in discovery, actually, as we look at who was I, what was happening, how do I understand that now, and dealing with truth, the best truth we can in light of what we can't quite remember. So we're going to coming from deep within to come up with those kinds of stories. So I can't wait to hear what he's going to teach us that day. And then, so happy to have back with us our lovely friend Mark Nepo, who is going to take us on a deep journey to looking at how we come from deep within as we write our stories. And that creative expression is this highest level of being who we are. And we just need to do it. We need to allow it to happen. And he's going to show us ways to be doing that. And Brooke, tell us about Joshua and Susan Lieu.
Susan Liu is a newer writer, someone we've been recently exposed to, but she's written such a powerful memoir, The Manicurist's Daughter, about losing her mom to a botched surgery. And what is most important about her to this class is that she's going to be talking about what happens when people don't want you to write. And in
Oh,
her case, her family did not want her to tell this story, thought she was obsessed with it, didn't particularly support her. And I think so many people can relate to that. And so she's just going to be sharing from her heart what it's like to stay the course when people in your life feel you that way or treat you that way. Joshua Mohr is another friend of ours who's taught for us in the past, and he talks about the importance of the danger draft, which is something that has always stuck with us, I know. But
mhm.
another thing that I love about Josh is that he has been through a lot himself. He's a former addict and he's written deeply personal things. And so he's going to be teaching about the role of self-forgiveness. And I think that a lot of people can benefit from being in a process of self-forgiveness as they're uncovering some of the things from their past, whatever it might be. And sometimes we even blame ourselves for things that were not our fault, right? So I'm excited to hear what he has to say about that. So Linda Joy, I'm just thrilled again to be able to do a 6 week class with you. I know we were a little bit joking, but completely serious when we said that it's a class we need. And so often we do that. We bring in the teachers that we need for a particular time.
Well, it's lovely for us to be able to decide this is what we need for us and our students. We know the theme so deeply because we've been teaching together for 13 years now, and we've seen it all. And we sort of sit at the bedside of people and hold their hands sometimes, metaphorically when they're trying to dig in and find their stories and come to us and say, I don't have anything to say, or I just don't know what to do. So we are also going to be talking about what you can do, how you can help yourself. All of the teachers are going to be helping everyone with that topic.
And boy, do we need that help right now. So, everybody, we'd love to see you. If you're working on a memoir, if you're stuck in a memoir, if you haven't picked up your pen for a long time, haven't opened that file on your computer, please join us. The class is called The Story of You, Memoir as a Path to Self-Discovery. It's 6 weeks, March 4th to April 8th, and the URL is magicofmemoir.com, and we'll put a bunch of details in the notes below this video. We hope you can make it. We'd love to be with you, and looking forward to it, Linda Joy.
I'm looking forward to it too, and I hope to see you all.